I am here with an MMA grad for, of course, another episode of our Tuesdays Let Your Story Drive You. And today I'm with Sam Chappell. She's a recent MMA graduate, and I'm super excited that you're here, Sam, so that we can
I'm here too.
Talk and find out about you and your career. Thanks, Jen, for joining. So we're going to get started with, of course, my favorite question, okay? Which is, what is it that drove you to want to become a makeup artist?
Okay, so story to tell everybody. I was getting into art. I was going to go to the College of Creative Studies. That kind of fell through just because I wasn't sure I wanted to go for illustration, and then it's a very pricey school. And I took a year off, and my dad looked at me one day and was like, why don't you do makeup? You like it, and you could be good at it, and it's an artistic route that I could take. So I did my research, kind of looked at more like cosmetology schools, which they don't offer a lot of makeup. It's always hair or nails, and then I stumbled upon here. I'm like, I want to check this place out, and then I got it rolling, went and toured the place, and got started. It was awesome.
That's so cool. I think it's actually interesting to know that, and I knew this about you. Sorry, I'm just going to tilt that down a little bit. And I knew this about you, that you had a background in fine art. You even won like awards and things like that for your fine arts, right?
Yeah.
Specifically. And so I think it's so great that your dad, right, just supported you and said, hey, listen, if you don't want to do that, like, check out makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really awesome. Sometimes we need like family members to tell us,
push you in the direction that you want to go in, but you're not so sure about.
Exactly. Well, we're glad you found MMA.
Yeah.
And so my next question for you is, who and or what has been most influential to you? Or like the biggest inspiration, I guess I would say, for your makeup and your career?
Well, so obviously my dad, just because he was in the artistic field and always kind of supported me, like, expressing myself. And then when I came here, I of course look up to all you guys and how you're so confident in what you do. And then once I started doing like my own research and finding artists that I liked, even just fine art artists or even tattoo artists, honestly, that's it's like who I just watch all the time, and I'm like, I want to be like that. I want that kind of confidence.
Right, yeah, I think the confidence is a big factor. And Jen saying, Sam's artwork and makeups are amazing. Everyone should definitely check her out on social media.
Thank you.
That is very true. Sam's got some pretty killer work out there. So what's your Instagram, actually?
It's not Sam Chappell. It's actually Sam Chappell without all the vowels, .makeup.
Okay, so SMCHPL.
Just so it's not as long.
Got it, that's perfect. So yes.
Basically my regular Instagram, but then .makeup.
Oh, okay, .makeup, got it. Perfect. So Sam Chappell, no vowels, .makeup. Make sure you check her out. But going back to, the question and your response, started with your dad, then moved to your, well, of course it'll still be with your dad.
Yeah.
But then your instructors here at the academy, and then you researching artists. So who are some of your favorite, tattoo artists or...
So I don't have any really specific names in tattoo artists. There's like pages that share a bunch of work, like types of styles, like black and white. And I have a big thing for flowers. Like everybody knows that.
Yes.
But I've been really watching when it comes to makeup. Do you know who Danessa Myricks is?
Yeah, I do.
Love her. Oh,
that's great. Shout out to Danessa. You got to support her over here.
She focuses a lot on skin, and that's what I've been really into lately. Just because if you don't have a good foundation, it's
no pun intended.
I didn't even think about that. It's not gonna look good.
Agree.
You could look dead, dried out. No one wants to look like that.
I love that. You could look dead, dried out.
Like a dead flower.
A dead, dried out flower. But that would be great inspiration too, right?
Yeah. Like special effects.
Yeah, exactly. That's hilarious. No, I love that. That's awesome. So it sounds like you gather inspiration from really a lot of different people and places.
Oh yeah.
Which is really cool.
I even follow like just places that have just color schemes, or like other places that are just like posting their flower arrangements, just because they have those color palettes, and you can draw those into a makeup. Or if I'm doing like a drawing or something like that, it's just so much helpful, instead of being like sitting there and trying to think of something to draw, or like an inspiration, which I struggle with a lot of times. It's like I can do it, but I need the idea.
Sure. And I think that's a big part of artistry too. Oh, Devon's saying you are an innate artist, and that's hard to come by.
Thank you.
That's awesome. You're getting lots of claps and kudos over here. Love your stuff, Sam, says Kendra. Thanks, Kendra.
Just a top.
Love, oh, ha! I said stuff. Love your top. Yeah, her shirt is actually really adorable.
Yeah, it's just all lace.
So we can get inspiration from that too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Clothing, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things, and you definitely want to have a lot of different sources,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like, for inspiring your
You
work.
can get it from food.
From food. Food's a great inspiration. Color palettes, textures. Yeah, I see where you're going. All right, now I'm getting hungry. Okay, so my next question for you is, while you were here at MMA as a student learning, what is it that you would say is, you know, the best thing that you learned, or something that really sticks out to you that you obtained?
So, I really found out you need to be yourself. You can't put on this mask and just, you know, cover up your personality. You also gotta not compare yourself to others. I did that a lot, especially with the classes that I struggled with. And you know, you'd get really down, and then you just kind of second guess yourself. And I did that a lot, but you just really gotta practice and know your worth. And, you know, like I said, be yourself.
I love that. Be yourself. No putting on masks.
Make sure
unless
you laugh.
you're practicing effects, right?
Yeah. So laugh at your mistakes too, because that always helps.
That's great, yeah, because if you don't laugh about it, then you get yourself down, and confidence, as you said before, is really, really important. And I love that you said and gave that, you know, important piece of encouragement is don't compare yourself, because
Oh yeah, that'll
there
tear
are
you down.
lots of people to compare yourself to, and they're not you.
Yeah, everybody has like their own style.
Yeah, that's awesome. And everybody's saying, oh, Christina says authenticity, 100%, absolutely. I feel like I've even watched you grow into that yourself, Sam, and that's exciting. And then Amy's like, check out her Instagram. It's amazing. So lots of love, great comments. Thank you all for commenting and joining. Okay, so I have one last question, and then just kind of like a little thing I want to ask you. But my last question is, for those people that are watching that may be interested in becoming a part of the makeup industry, joining MMA, new artists, I mean, you're still new yourself.
Yeah.
You know, what piece of advice would you say is the best piece of advice you could give?
Just do it. You put that
Nike.
meme in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't be scared to just jump in and do it right away. Don't wait, because if you keep waiting, you're going to keep working at that job you don't want to work at, which I did for a while. And you know how people can kind of get like, oh, she does makeup, she does hair, she's not very smart. That's not true. There's so much that goes behind makeup, so much science.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that.
I agree. Yeah, just do it is a really important thing, and otherwise you'll be stuck at that same job that you did not want to work. And I think it's so exciting too that you are not just telling people that, Sam, but you've actually done that.
Yeah.
So you
I've
did
definitely
it,
done that.
right? We were just talking before our Facebook Live post about where you're working now. So can you tell us like what you're doing? I know you're full time in the industry now.
So I'm working at a studio, which means I have all my stuff at the studio, and then people will come to us, we'll travel, and I can basically do any kind of makeup I want, from bridal to special effects, which
That's
is
amazing.
awesome. And it's just a nice thing to have an actual place to go to instead of wondering when my next job's gonna be.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think starting out, that's great. Like you have a solid.
It's like that job security that I was looking for. I was always worried about being a freelance artist starting off and getting a job here and there, where I'm getting a lot of work through that studio, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's super great. And at the studio, as you said, you do beauty makeup, you do special effects,
Yeah,
so you're
so
getting ready to gear it up.
I'm getting ready to do like some more like fun creative makeups for especially Halloween, because everybody's looking for something crazy.
Of course.
It'd be amazing.
That's so great. That's awesome. So thank you so much, Sam, for joining me. I think you gave some great advice to the people that are watching. Thank you all for your support. Sam appreciates it. MMA, we appreciate it too. We are really glad that you join us every week. So Tuesdays, we're always here for Let Your Story Drive You. And I keep getting something popping up on my phone. But thank you all for joining us today. Make sure you check out Sam on social media. She is a rising star, and we're really excited that you joined us.
Thank you.
So thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you soon for another Let Your Story Drive You. And we'll see you on Friday, right, for Beautiful Nightmares. Sam will be there.
Yeah. Still
You better
figuring
get
it
there.
out.
She's still working on her costume too.
We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually, by Friday at least.
Yeah.
All right, so see you for Beautiful Nightmares. If you still need your tickets, go to beautifulnightmares.net, and we'll see you Friday at 7 p.m. when the doors open. Bye for now.
Bye.